Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story behind the 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin with no mint mark, the rare errors that make it valuable, and the secrets collectors look for before paying massive amounts of money. The year 1976 was extremely important in American history. The United States celebrated its bicentennial anniversary, marking 200 years of independence. Special quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins were redesigned to honor the celebration, but the Lincoln cent kept its classic appearance. Because of this, many people ignored the 1976 penny for years. However, collectors later discovered that some no-mint mark examples contained rare minting features and extraordinary preservation quality that made them highly desirable. The 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin was produced mainly at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia were struck without a mint mark, while Denver coins carried the small D mint mark below the date. The no-mint mark version became especially interesting because billions were produced, yet only a tiny number survived in nearly flawless condition. Now here is where things become exciting. Most 1976 pennies are only worth a few cents today. Even many uncirculated examples are valued at just a few dollars. But the rare high-grade red examples, especially those with striking errors or near-perfect surfaces, can command unbelievable prices in the collector market. Experts have identified certain coins with rare characteristics including double die errors, off-center strikes, planchet mistakes, and exceptional red luster. Some of these coins have sold for thousands, while elite examples are rumored to have valuations beginning around $1.2 million among serious private collectors and auction discussions. So what exactly makes a 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin so valuable? First, collectors look at color. Copper pennies lose their bright red appearance over time. Most become brown or dark from circulation and oxidation. But a small number of 1976 no-mint mark pennies still display a blazing original red shine as if they were minted yesterday. These are known as red condition coins and are far more valuable than ordinary examples. Second, grading matters. Professional grading companies inspect coins under magnification and assign condition scores. Coins graded at the very top of the scale become incredibly rare because almost every tiny scratch, fingerprint, or mark lowers the grade. A 1976 penny in ordinary condition may only be worth 1 cent, but a nearly perfect specimen with a high mint state grade can become a collector's dream. Third, mint errors can change everything. Collectors pay huge money for unusual mistakes made during the minting process. One famous error is the double die obverse, where letters or numbers appear doubled because of die misalignment during production. Another highly sought-after error is the off-center strike, where the coin design is not properly centered. Some rare pennies were even struck on the wrong metal blanks, making them extraordinarily valuable. Imagine finding a simple penny in an old jar only to discover it contains one of these rare features. That possibility is exactly why millions of people search through pocket change and old coin collections every year. The design of the 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin also carries historical importance. On the front of the coin, you will see Abraham Lincoln facing right along with the word Liberty and the year 1976. The phrase "Iron God we trust" appears above Lincoln's portrait. On the reverse side is the Lincoln Memorial design created by Frank Gasparro. Hidden between the columns of the memorial is a tiny image of Lincoln himself, one of the most fascinating small details ever placed on a US coin. Another reason collectors love this coin is its copper composition. The 1976 penny was made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a heavier and richer appearance than modern pennies. After 1982, the US Mint switched primarily to zinc core cents, making older copper pennies even more attractive to collectors. Over the years, stories about million-dollar pennies have spread rapidly across social media and YouTube. Many videos claim ordinary no-mint mark coins are instantly worth fortunes. The truth is more complicated. Experts warn that most 1976 pennies remain common unless they possess extremely rare qualities or elite grades. Online discussions among collectors repeatedly explain that condition and authenticity are everything in determining real value. Still, that does not stop treasure hunters from searching. People check old piggy banks, inherited coin albums, flea market boxes, and even loose change from stores hoping to uncover one extraordinary coin hiding in plain sight. Every year, rare coin discoveries continue to surprise the collecting world. If you think you may own a valuable 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin with no mint mark, there are several things you should do immediately. First, never clean the coin. Cleaning damages the surface and can destroy collector value instantly. Even wiping the coin with cloth can leave scratches visible under magnification. Second, inspect the coin carefully under bright lighting. Look for doubling in the lettering, unusual colors, off-center designs, or sharp details that appear untouched. Third, weigh the coin. Today we are diving into one of the most talked about modern Lincoln pennies in the hobby, the Liberty 1 cent 1993 D coin, and the mysterious no-mint mark version that has collectors searching through pocket change every single day. Some rare examples and error varieties of these coins have shocked the market with values reaching thousands of dollars, and in extraordinary cases collectors claim values starting around $1,200 and beyond depending on condition, rarity, and mint errors. Now before you spend another penny from your jar of old coins, you need to watch this entire video because one small detail on your 1993 Lincoln cent could completely change its value forever. The 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny was produced in massive numbers by the United States Mint. Billions of these coins entered circulation, which is why most people think they are common and worthless. But here is the exciting part. Hidden among those billions are rare error coins, high-grade specimens, and unusual varieties that collectors are paying serious money to own. The front of the coin features Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty on the left side and the year 1993 on the right. If there is a small d under the date, it means the coin was minted in Denver. If there is no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia, and many collectors actively search for these no mint mark coins hoping to discover rare varieties or minting errors. On the reverse side, you will see the Lincoln Memorial design along with the words 1 cent and United States of America. At first glance it may look like an ordinary penny, but experienced collectors know that tiny differences can mean huge money. One of the biggest reasons collectors are excited about the 1993 penny is because of condition rarity. Even though billions were made, finding one in near-perfect mint state condition is extremely difficult today. The copper-plated zinc material used during the early 1990s often developed spots, bubbles, scratches, and discoloration over time. That means flawless bright red examples are incredibly hard to find. Today, we are diving deep into the story behind this incredible coin, the rare error varieties collectors want most, and why some examples are being valued at over $1,200 in today's market. If you have old pennies lying around at home, this video could completely change the way you look at your spare change forever. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because we regularly reveal rare coins worth serious money. Now let's get started. The 1995 Liberty 1 cent coin was produced by the United States Mint during the Lincoln Memorial penny era. These coins feature the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Millions upon millions of these pennies were produced, making them seem very common at first glance. But here's where things get interesting. Some 1995 pennies were struck without a mint mark. A no mint mark penny means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While that alone does not automatically make the coin valuable, certain rare varieties and minting errors from Philadelphia in 1995 have become extremely collectible among coin enthusiasts. Collectors are especially obsessed with one famous error known as the 1995 double die obverse. This rare error causes parts of the design and lettering on the front of the coin to appear doubled. The doubling is most noticeable on the words Liberty and I in God we trust. Unlike tiny machine doubling that requires special equipment to see, the real 1995 double die can often be spotted with the naked eye. That is exactly why this coin became legendary in the coin collecting world. According to coin experts and collector reports, some high-grade examples of the 1995 double die penny have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on condition and certification. Imagine finding one in a jar of old change. That possibility is what keeps collectors searching every single day. Now let's talk about value because this is the part everyone wants to know. A regular circulated 1995 no mint mark penny is usually worth only a few cents. But when you find a coin with rare characteristics, the value can explode dramatically. Coins in mint state condition with strong red color, sharp details, and minimal wear can command premium prices. Rare error versions become even more valuable. Some certified high-grade examples have sold for over $1,200, while elite condition pieces have reached several $1,000s at auctions. That means a coin originally worth just 1 cent could potentially become a life-changing discovery for the right collector. So how do you know if your 1995 penny might be valuable? First, check the date carefully. You want a 1995 penny. Second, look under the date. If there is no mint mark, that means the coin came from Philadelphia. Third, Inspect the lettering closely. Pay special attention to the word Liberty and the phrase "I and God we trust." If the letters appear doubled or thicker than normal, you may have found the famous double die variety. Collectors also recommend examining the numbers in the date itself. Some authentic double die examples show visible doubling in the 1995 date. Using a magnifying glass or coin loop can help you identify details more clearly. Another important factor is condition. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A heavily worn penny may still carry value if it has a rare error, but a clean and shiny example can be worth dramatically more. Coins with bright original red color are usually more desirable than dark brown coins because they have been preserved better over time. Many collectors send their coins to professional grading services for authentication and grading. Once certified, the coin receives a grade that can significantly impact market value. For example, a regular 1995 penny in poor condition might only be worth face value, while a professionally graded mint state double die example could sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. That's the power of rarity and condition combined. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story behind the Liberty 1 cent 2010D penny with no mint mark. We will uncover why this coin is so unusual, how the error may have happened, what makes collectors obsessed with it, and how you might identify one hiding in your own collection right now. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because we regularly reveal rare coins that could be worth life-changing money. Now let us get started. The 2010 Lincoln penny was part of the Union Shield design series introduced by the United States Mint. This design replaced the famous Lincoln Memorial reverse that had appeared on pennies for decades. The new shield design symbolized Abraham Lincoln's preservation of the United States as one united nation. On the front of the coin, Lincoln's portrait remained, along with the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 2010. Normally, a 2010D penny would feature the small D mint mark beneath the year. That D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the major coin production facilities in America. Coins struck in Philadelphia usually have no mint mark, while Denver coins are marked with the letter D. This is where the mystery begins. Imagine discovering a 2010 penny that appears to be from Denver but somehow has no mint mark at all. That kind of mistake immediately raises questions among collectors. Was the mint mark accidentally omitted during the striking process? Was there a die error? Could the mint mark have been polished away during production? Or is it an entirely different variety that escaped public attention?